All right, let's be honest, we've all had those travel hiccups, right? Like that time I ended up on a 12-hour bus ride to a quaint seaside town that turned out to be 3 plastic chairs and a guy selling questionable shrimp. Not my best moment. But you know what? Even with the occasional travel mishap, nothing beats the thrill of exploring a new corner of the world. That's why we're talking about why your first international trip is an absolute must. Trust me, it's a life changer. Let's talk about food, people. One of the best parts of traveling is getting your hands dirty with some brand new grub. I'm talking about diving headfirst into a world of flavors you never knew existed. Imagine this. You're in a bustling street market, the air thick with the aroma of spices. You've got no idea what it is, but you know you have to try it. That, my friends, is the beauty of discovering new cuisines. It's an adventure for your taste buds. One minute you're trying sushi for the first time, and the next you're digging into something spicy and wonderful in Thailand. Sometimes the most unexpected dishes become your absolute favorites. So ditch the familiar, folks, and embrace the unknown. Now I know what you're thinking. Tease, you big foodie, we get it, you like to eat. But discovering new food cultures is about more than just the food. It's about immersing yourself in a different way of life. Food brings people together. It's the heart of celebrations, a source of comfort, and a way of life passed down through generations. When you experience a new food culture, you're tasting history, tradition, and passion. Take Italy, for example. It's not just about the pasta and pizza. It's about family gatherings, long meals, and the way food is practically a religion. Or Japan, with its meticulous presentation and respect for fresh ingredients. So, ditch the tourist traps and seek out authentic experiences. Have a chat with the locals, ask questions, learn the stories behind the dishes. And if you love discovering new cultures and cuisines, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more travel tips and adventures. Now, I'm a people person, always up for a good chat. And let me tell you, there's no better way to meet new and interesting people than by traveling to a new country. Gone are the days of awkward small talk by the water cooler. When you're traveling, everyone has a story to tell, and everyone's eager to hear yours. You might find yourself striking up a conversation with a friendly local at a coffee shop, sharing travel tips with fellow adventurers at a hostel, or even bonding over a shared love of terrible karaoke in a crowded bar. The possibilities are endless. And the best part? These chance encounters can lead to the most incredible connections. You'll meet people from all walks of life, with different backgrounds, perspectives, and experiences that will blow your mind. Suddenly, your world feels a whole lot bigger, and you realize there's so much to learn from people who are different from you. It's a humbling and eye-opening experience that will stay with you long after you've unpacked your suitcase. Okay, picture this. You're years down the line reminiscing about your travel adventures. You're not just remembering the sights and sounds, but the people who made those experiences truly unforgettable. Those friends you made along the way, the ones who shared your journey and became part of your story. Because that's the thing about travel, it has this incredible way of forging deep and lasting connections. You're thrown together with like-minded souls, all eager to explore and experience new things. You share inside jokes, conquer challenges together, and create memories that will last a lifetime. And the beauty of it is, these friendships can blossom despite language barriers, cultural differences, or geographical distance. You might find yourself staying in touch long after you've parted ways, swapping stories and photos, and maybe even planning your next adventure together. These are the friendships that enrich your life, broaden your horizons, and remind you that the world is a much smaller and friendlier place than you might think. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite travel challenge, the language barrier. Look, I'll be honest, I'm not exactly a polyglot. My attempts at foreign languages usually involve a lot of hand gestures and a healthy dose of miming. But you know what? It's all part of the fun. There's something undeniably hilarious about trying to navigate a conversation when you only share a handful of words. You'll find yourself laughing at the miscommunications, the butchered pronunciations, and the moments when you realize you've accidentally ordered something truly bizarre for dinner. But here's the thing. Even when you stumble over your words, there's a beauty in the effort. It shows you're willing to step outside your comfort zone, to connect with people on their terms, and to embrace the humor in the inevitable blunders. And who knows, you might even surprise yourself. With a bit of practice and a lot of patience, you might find yourself picking up a few phrases, ordering your coffee like a pro, and maybe even impressing a local with your newfound linguistic skills. You know, it's amazing how travel can shift your perspective. Suddenly, the things that seemed so important back home, the daily grind, the little annoyances, they all fade into the background. You're surrounded by new sights, sounds, and ways of life, and it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe and wonder. You start to realize that your way of doing things isn't the only way, and that there's beauty in the diversity of human experience. You gain a new appreciation for your own culture, but also for the richness and complexity of cultures different from your own. It's like someone's hit the reset button on your brain, and you start to see the world with fresh eyes. You become more open-minded, more tolerant, and more understanding of the world around you. And that, my friends, is a gift that keeps on giving. Because once you've expanded your worldview, it's impossible to go back to thinking the way you did before. You carry that new perspective with you, shaping your interactions, your decisions, and your outlook on life. So tell us in the comments below, what's your favorite travel destination and why? We'd love to hear your stories. Let's be real, folks. Life's too short for boring routines and predictable weekends. And when it comes to adventure, nothing beats an international trip. It's a chance to trade in your daily commute for thrilling escapades, to swap your usual routine for unexpected detours, and to say yes to every opportunity that comes your way. One day you might find yourself hiking to a hidden waterfall. The next you could be exploring ancient ruins. And the day after that you might be learning to tango from a charismatic local. The possibilities are literally endless. And here's the best part. It's not just about the big bucket list-worthy adventures. Sometimes the most memorable moments are the unplanned ones. Getting lost in a charming village, stumbling upon a local festival, sharing a laugh with a stranger over a language barrier. These are the experiences that make travel so magical. So ditch the itinerary, embrace the unknown, and say yes to every adventure that comes knocking. Trust me, you won't regret it. You know, they say travel is the best education, and I couldn't agree more. But it's not just about the facts you learn or the sights you see. It's about the personal growth that happens when you step outside your comfort zone and navigate the world on your own terms. Think about it. Travel throws you curveballs. You might miss your flight, lose your way, or face a language barrier that makes ordering a cup of tea feel like an Olympic sport. But here's the thing. You overcome those challenges. You find your resourcefulness, your resilience, and your ability to adapt to unexpected situations. You learn to rely on yourself, to trust your instincts, and to find solutions when things don't go according to plan. And that, my friends, is invaluable. It's a crash course in confidence, independence, and problem solving that will serve you well in all aspects of your life. So, embrace the challenges, because they're the ones that will help you grow and discover your own strength and resilience. Let's be real, folks. We live in a world obsessed with capturing every moment on our phones. But here's the thing about travel memories. They're not just meant to be scrolled through on a screen. They're meant to be etched in your mind, replayed in your thoughts, and shared with loved ones for years to come. Imagine this. Years from now, you're sitting by the fireplace, sipping on a cup of something warm and comforting, and you start reminiscing about your travels. Suddenly, you're transported back to that breathtaking sunset over the Santorini, the taste of that incredible pasta you had in Rome, or the sound of laughter shared with new friends in a bustling Irish pub. These memories, they become a part of who you are. They shape your stories, inspire your dreams, and remind you of the incredible experiences you've had. And the best part? These memories, they're yours to treasure. They're the souvenirs that never fade. The stories you can share again and again, and the reminders of the incredible journey you've taken. Now, I know stepping outside your comfort zone can be a bit daunting. It's like trying that new spicy dish that makes your eyes water, but you can't help but take another bite. But trust me, the rewards are so worth it. Think about it. Your comfort zone is a cozy little bubble, sure, but it's also predictable, safe, and let's be honest, a little bit boring. It's in those moments when you push past the familiar, when you embrace the unknown, that the real magic happens. So book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready for an experience that will challenge you, thrill you, and change you for the better. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what life's all about? Trying new things, pushing our boundaries, and discovering just how much we're capable of. So go on, get out there and make some memories. So there you have it, folks. 10 reasons why your first international trip is an absolute must. You'll eat amazing food and maybe learn to say thank you in another language while you're at it. Make lifelong friends and have enough stories to last you until your next trip. And who knows, you might even discover a hidden talent for haggling in a foreign market or deciphering cryptic bus schedules. It's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? The world is calling, and it's time to answer the call. Start planning that adventure you've always dreamed of. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Don't forget to like, share, and save this video. Follow T's Travel Guide for more. All the links are in the description to get you started on your first solo or group international trip.